There was a chubby waiter in the restaurant I used to frequent some years back. There's a reason why I'm mentioning his chubbiness. And he was obviously chubby, you know, the kind of chubby, you know, not obese, but the kind of chubby where you see the belly hanging over the tightly strapped belt with a, you know, puffy face and neck. Anyways, I was away for a while, then I got back to that restaurant no more than 6 months later. This man had lost, without exaggeration, about 40% of his weight. He was at a point where, do you know, like really young people where you see their belly is kind of concave? And I was honestly shocked and obviously very, very impressed. And I asked him, his name was Harry. He was from Eastern Europe. He's from Croatia area. I asked him, man, I am really impressed. How did you do it? What is your secret? How did you manage to lose it? Especially the belly fat around your waist, which we all know is the hardest weight to lose. And what he said to me was, come on, you know what it takes. You know how to do it. I said, well, I have an idea, but I really want to know how you did it. I want to know what's your secret. What did you do differently? He says, come on. You know how it is, my friend. You know what it takes. You know how to do it. He wouldn't say. He would not elaborate beyond that. And I realized he is right. He is right. We all know. Let's talk about the subject of losing weight. We all know what it takes. We all know what we should do. We all know we shouldn't have that pastry. We all know we shouldn't have that rice, carbohydrates, whatever. We all know we shouldn't eat after 6-7 o'clock at night. But the question is, and this is the whole point of this video, the question is, which is more important to us? The enjoyment of eating whatever we want to eat, or the super enjoyment of losing the weight that we want? Who was it that said, I believe it was Twiggy, if I'm not mistaken. She said, nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. Now, this applies obviously to the subject of losing weight, but it also applies to every other aspect of life. Before you're gonna do something, ask yourself, which is more important? The enjoyment I'm gonna derive from it now, or the extreme rewards I'm going to receive if I take the high road. I don't know, the subject of marriage. Am I going to please that woman who is sexy and attractive and giving me all I want during this courtship period? Am I going to reward her by marrying her? Or am I going to postpone and indefinitely delay because the reward of being free is much more rewarding? You tell me. You know what it takes. Just like Harry said. Come on, man. You know what it takes. Do you think he was wrong? Well, in his case, the proof was in the pudding. Who among all you listeners is going to convince me that success is not the best proof? Step forward and tell me. Don't believe your eyes. Believe what I'm telling you. I choose to believe my eyes. I choose to believe what I see and hear, as opposed to what others tell me. Come on, guys. You know what it takes. You know what it takes. Signing out from Jakarta, Indonesia. All the best.